What's up everybody, Simon here. In this video, another cool headphone want to review. This is the OneOdio. OneOdio. I think I said them right. So OneOdio or Audio, interesting name. These are the Fusion A70s. They're very popular on Amazon. They have up to 50 hours of talk time. Really good charging, 2.5 hours full charge. I would expect about 40 hours of playtime on these for music. The packaging is not the best packaging, as you could see here. We're gonna go over it, unbox it, review it, etc. But I wanted to let you know I'm excited to try it. Recently, I've done a review on some of the other more popular headphones. I wanna see how these compare. On Amazon, these guys got over 7,000 reviews. They come in 4 different colors. Today, we're gonna do the black ones. These are the most popular. And they're advertising 70 hours of playtime after I actually took a look at the specifications without even unboxing these. I thought they would be 40 hours. If it's 72, that is very impressive. So these are the A70s Fusion OneOdio. I guess that's how you say it. And we're going to go ahead, unbox, and review these. Before I do, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. Comment below if you have these and what you think about them. Check out techvisibility.com. It's our website with product news and reviews. And like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm. Let's get into this unboxing now. Okay, so the Fusion OneOdio, the power of music. I like that. I like music. Wireless and DJ headphones. These are both wireless and wired. This is the A70. You got a wired and wireless info here. Portable, foldable, some specifications on the back. Now, talk time's 50 hours. They're advertising playtime at 72 hours. The battery capacity is listed on here in about 33 feet of range. These are made in Shenzhen, which is China. A lot of these headphones seem to be made in China nowadays. Let's get these unboxed and see what they're all about. Okay, so first thing I notice, they provide a very good durable cable for a DJ or an audiophile. I mean, this is a thick cable. It's got a nice spring to it as well. So if you're in a studio, you really could rock these, okay? That's neat that they include that. Then you have your standard cable with a button control and a microphone for auxiliary. And it has a little stopper here, which is pretty neat, or a lock mechanism. All right, and then you have your obviously USB to USB mini, most popular cable for these type of products. Let's get that out of the way. Let's look into the manual. Now this part you could skip if you don't need it, but a lot of people in the comments say that this helps with the manual. So charging them is important, obviously. Previous and next, the middle buttons play pause. Previous is the bottom button, the plus is the next button, and you would hold that for a second. Volume up or down or just taps on plus or minus. And then answering calls and hanging up a call is by pressing it and holding it. Voice assistant, you hold the middle button for 3 seconds. Pairing them, most important part, right? It's right there. You turn on the Bluetooth and it pairs pretty quickly. So we're not gonna have an issue with that, I think. So that's pretty much it. So enjoy that. Here's the product. Love the red strings, the black vinyl looking or feeling case. Honestly, these are lighter than some of the other headphones I reviewed. Now the cushioning on these, I should point out, it's already like an old couch. It's a little depressed or not as strong. So you're gonna have maybe these looking a little bit used after a while. I love the texture of these, okay? This feels great. It's got this little vinyl record feel. Again, this is a plus volume forward, minus volume, previous track. You got your power button, Bluetooth pairing. Looks like a microphone here. I don't think that's an indicator. We'll find out. Left and right indicators. I love the red stitching on top. This is very smooth leather vinyl on top here, and they have multiple pivoting adjustments, and they don't feel like they're going to be ultra tight. I've recently reviewed the Skull Candy crushers and they were crushing my head. So on the feel, these feel great. I mean, they're comfortable, they're lightweight. One thing I noticed about these, when I try to push them, I hear air being pushed out of the cones themselves. or out of the cushion. I don't know, comment below, have you guys experienced that where these build up air and any adjustment to them, you feel air being let out of these? And I'm not a fan of that. So it just feels like they are filled with more air than cushion themselves. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. Let's see how they sound. That's the most important thing, right? So these don't have noise canceling or transparency mode, but we're gonna go ahead and pair them. And I'm holding the button to pair them, to power it on. That's the indicator light right here. It's in pairing mode. I'm gonna go ahead and pair these guys up really quick to my Bluetooth. And there they are, the OneOdio A70s. We're gonna go ahead and select it. They're connected now, and it says connected. Let's hear a rap song.
See, Rush. Hey. Plotting on the majors, trying to make it from the minors. Looking at what's ahead, trying to put it all behind us. To 5-star from a diner, these seats were reclining.
Okay, mids are great. The clarity is very good on these, okay? I can see why they're studio. I can't really hear myself talk right now. They're not really a noise canceling headphone. So if you really want like a totally immersive headphone, this isn't it. But the quality of the headphone or the song is actually really good. Bass is not that big. These are not really big on bass, but the song is good. So the bass, I would give about a 3 or 4 out of 10. Not much bass here. If you really want thump and a lot of bass from your headphones, you're gonna have to look at something like the Crusher wireless Beats. This doesn't have that much bass, but it's very clear, and I feel like these could be used maybe for like a podcast, as they don't feel too heavy and they're very wearable without having a constraint on your head. All right, let's play another song. This time we're gonna play something not rap related. We're just gonna hear the quality of the music without the bass drivers kicking in. Again, not that much bass out of these. If you're looking for more bass, these aren't for you. But the quality, like the mids, the treble, is really good on these. I'm very impressed.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words.
The quality is really good. They don't feel very immersive. They don't feel like a audiophile headphone. I personally would not buy them myself. Overall, the design is great. The price point is really good on these. However, there's some drawbacks, okay? First of all, the cushions feel very flimsy and cheap and not filled. Like they almost stay after I press it. There's just not much there. And there's an air pocket in there. Every time you squeeze these on your ear or do anything, you feel like air is being let out of these muffs. So comment below if you experienced any problems with that. Again, my goal is to give you the most subjective review possible so you can make a decision. They adjust well. There's not much pressure on these in compared to some of the other ones I've had, which is a good thing because you could leave them on for a long period of time. They don't really filter out the noise. Transparency mode is not a feature of these, but they look really neat and they sound pretty good. If you're not into bass, these are actually not bad. If you want more bass and you really want to feel that bass, and depending on the genre of music you listen to, you may want to opt for something else. I'm excited to review some of the other ones. Check out the plugs on the other side of these. I mean, you got some interesting connections here. Studio plug, I bet they sound just as good connected as they do wireless. There was no issue with that. USB charging's on the bottom right here. If you haven't noticed it already in the video, you got your auxiliary, and then you have basically your studio input, 3 buttons, which we went over, and I went over on the overhead camera here. So you got your minus, plus, and power. So to power them off, you simply just hold the power button and it's gonna turn them off. You're gonna see a red light, done, that's it. So that's my review on the OneOdio A70. Overall, I'm gonna say pass, but they're not bad for the price. I think there's options, but you could even hear it. Listen to this. So this was on my ear when I would adjust them. I don't like that. That feels cheap to me. Check out some of my other reviews here on headphones. I've reviewed pretty much some of the best headphones out, the 1000 XM4s, the Bose 700s, some other brands that we've had headphones of. And so far, these are not bad. They're not my top choice. And that's my honest opinion. If you like our honesty and you want to show support for the channel and the YouTube algorithm, Check out techvisibility.com. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm going to review more and more of these headphones until we find the perfect under $100 pair here on the channel. Thanks for watching.